How do you go about picking the music for something like this?
Well, the Coens had chosen the first couple of songs, Hang Me and If I Had Wings, Dink song it's called, which set the story in motion. And after that, all the songs grow out of the characters, out of the, what would this character do in this instance? As you get to know the character better, backward and forward, you create a history for the character and you create a future for the character as you're creating the story. And it all has to make some kind of sense. So you try to find a lot of depth to the character before you start choosing the songs going forward.
The music obviously plays a very big role in this film, and particularly because a lot of these songs were played almost in their entirety. So did that make it easier, harder?
Much harder. In fact, in some ways, I wouldn't have been able to do this until now. I certainly, the fact that I trust the Coens so much made it possible to do it. But in films, when you're doing 30 takes, when you're doing multiple takes, even in the studio with, musicians, when you're doing multiple takes, it's difficult often to cut between. It's impossible often to cut between them because of variations in tempo, or tone, or volume. So, so the Coens wanted to shoot this one camera, live, all live, so that when you see perspective shots in this film, that's live of what Oscar's singing then from that perspective. So he's always singing live. And Oscar was able to hold it together for 30 takes, same tempo, same tone, same volume, so that they were able to cut from any take to any take to create this performance. I mean, I think a lot of it ends up being one master take, but then all these perspective shifts, you're still seeing somebody actually doing it. That's an amazing feat by Oscar and by the Coens for even having the nerve to do it. Because in film you always have a click track or a pre-record so that you can cut from take to take.